What is up? What is up, Facebook and YouTube family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka ED Nihastu Sambaba, and just here to do a general read. And just want to let you guys know that there are different readers out there. You know, and the beauty of being human and the beauty of everyone being unique, you know, should transfer into all different communities. Like, I would consider myself a card reader. I strictly read the cards for the most part. I'm not a person that astro projects, or if I do, I don't know that I do. I just know that, you know, the cards have given me comfort throughout my journey. And though I just may read the cards, I don't feel like there should be any vitriol to someone who just read the cards, just like there shouldn't be vitriol to someone that channels more. We are all different. I'm mainly an earth sign, and so I think for people who are earth signs, it's a little bit more difficult to connect spiritually to the ethers and the air, to spirit guides, or things like that. We just connect in a different way. It's like more physical. We have to see it. We have to feel it. Like it has to be tangible for the most part for us to um, really connect. And so but it also makes me think about the Bible scripture of, seeing, believing without seeing, and I think if I recall correctly, even the scripture says those who believe without sin would get a greater reward, right? So I am a one that, believes, in the ancestors and things, even though I feel like I hadn't, had that one on one conversation with them. Like I said, we are all different. And with me, having that as, part of my journey or my way of connecting spiritually, I feel like it may connect with other people. Period. So the first card out is the King of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy. Kings are masters. All right, so I'm mastering this physical realm. And maybe as I continue to master that, it will in some way, shape, form, or fashion transform over into um start merging more with the non-physical realm, you know but yeah, let's go ahead and get some cards out. So don't think you're any less than anyone else just because you may not um hear or speak to spirit guides or things like that. And I don't know if you guys paid attention to any of the readings that have been done, but there's been a lot of like heavy energy, um, walking away energy, like bound mentally, Eight of Swords energy. Um, and, those were for like, the collective messages. And man, I felt that, for the past few days. I got to the point where I was doubting myself, but, I had to go within, you know, and validate myself with the Seven of Cups here, bottom of the deck. It's the Seven of Cups, and all these different cups offer different things. But I feel like in this cup, you see the Eye of Horus or whatever. I feel like this is him following his path. And I feel like, I'm going to follow my path no matter what anyone else says or how anyone else feels about it. If you feel like my readings are green or fresh or you don't connect, that's cool. It's fine. That's the beauty of, again, being human. There's so many different types of readers out there. Hell, I only get like a few views anyway. So, and just like I said in other readings, I do it for the love. I don't do it for the likes. And when I say I do it for the love, not the love from other people, but the love that I get from it, the love and the healing that I get, and the guidance that I get, the peace of mind that I get from it. And I want to share that. It may not be interpreted well by other people. It's okay. But as long as I feel like I'm here to share what works for me to the best of my abilities, and that is all I can ask of myself. You feel me? So, anyone out there that may have any hatred towards or feel some type of way about people who just read the cards versus channeling, maybe a little channeling comes in through the cards, but it's like, what does that have to do with you? Like, why are you angry? I don't get it. Um, but that's neither here nor there. So we got the main energy of today is King of Pentacles. You're grounding your energy. You're gathering your bearings. Because honestly, y'all, I was doubting myself. It was this energy of, I feel like, depression that kind of came over within these last few days. But you know, through the cards, I was able to remember that I gotta validate myself. It's not about what other people think of me and or whatever. As long as I'm not imposing on them and I'm just doing, coming from my heart, you know, and doing things with integrity to the best of my ability, that's all I can ask myself. You ain't gotta receive me. I receive me. I love me. And I know my progress. So don't care. But anyway, I feel like obviously there may be some other people going through the same energy. That's why I'm gonna share my story, and maybe my story may help someone else. But definitely here with the Seven of Pentacles, um, clarified by the Moon card. The Seven of Pentacles represents that investment energy. What have you been investing your time in? With the Moon card, this can speak about the spiritual journey. It can speak about illusions. Being revealed. But, I just feel like the things that you've been investing in, that you've been wanting a harvest from, it's just there's moon energy over it. It's like it's the cloud. You're not really sure, excuse me, not really sure about whether you want to continue to do that. But Spirit says, again, be grounded in your purpose, right? With the Eye of Horus, we got couples and all this other distractions. But stay focused on your mission. Stay focused on what works for you, what helps you to heal, And below that, we have the Queen of Swords and the World card. Okay, so the Queen of Swords for me represents, taking back your power, continuing to progress in your creative endeavors, whether it's tarot, oracle, I mean, your art, maybe you have a spiritual art, maybe you're a painter, a singer, or whatever, and putting it into that cycle of doubting yourself. It's time to stop doubting yourself, period. you know so we have the Princess of Swords and then the Two of Circles. Be in the now, be in the moment, be present. Really, like I said, reflect on where you've been, where you've come from, how much you've grown, and where you're going. Be in the moment. Don't dwell in the past and don't worry about the future. You know, be present, because the present moment is where you heal the past and where you create the future. Don't allow doubt to come in and distractions to come in. You keep your energy and vibration high in love and positivity and accepting yourself for your flaws or what people may deem as flaws. You begin to you reflect on them yourself, you know, and strengthen them if you feel like they need to be strengthened, or just accept them, accept you for where you are. When if you're supposed to grow into something else, you will. But right now you are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So as long as you stay present, then you will be able to get the downloads and the guidance that you need to elevate, if that's what you when and where you're supposed to elevate. Right now you might be exactly where you need to be so that you can possibly relate to the people around you to help them heal and come out of whatever may be going on. So we have the Empress card, clarified by the four of uh, sacred circles. You know, you are an empress. You are abundant. You have uh, a lot to offer. But maybe you've been again doubting yourself, doubting what you've been putting your energy into. There's been a lot of confusion around it, and you've just been again distracted, worried about the past, and and dwelling on the past, and too worried about the future. Like, just be present, be in the moment, and share your abundance, share your truth and where you are and what you may be struggling with, because it may help someone else, or maybe someone else can come in and help you, you know. But following that, we have the King of Swords here. I want it. Okay, I guess we will use this. The King of Swords. So that's about, again, getting that clarity. The King of Swords represent experiences. This was an experience that you had to go through. I know, because you may have come out of a time where you was really confident, and then this sudden hit of doubt and insecurity and just falling back into the old ways threw you for a loop. You know what I'm saying? But it was just something that you needed to go through, because your ships are coming in. Like, you are steadily growing, you are steadily elevating. No matter if it doesn't feel like there's any progress going on, there is. There's a reason and a season for everything. All right, so the card I just picked is the 7, which is a sacred number, and it says, what must be shall be. Okay, what must be shall be. So keep moving forward, keep striving, keep getting the experiences and the wisdom. Make sure you're gathering the wisdom that comes from this experience. But we have the Four of Cups clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. This time that you may have been down or depressed and worried, it won't, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, and there will be abundance here for you. There's potential. The aces show the potential, right? But it's all about the decision that you make. Are you going to be distracted by other people and what they have to say and how they feel about you? No, Queen of Staffs just came out. No, you need to be confident. If as long as you are confident in what you do and who you are and that special unique thing about you, and you move forward in that, the confidence will come. The strength will come. The Queen of Staffs is the perfect balance of mind, intellect, body, and passion or spirit. I forget what it says. But baby, you got this. Okay? Believe in yourself. Validate yourself. Strength card. Know that your ships are coming in. Know that people who support you are going to come in. You're going to have your naysayers. You're going to have people who don't agree or don't like the way you do things. That's a personal problem, right? As long as you know in your heart that you're doing things in integrity, that you are trying to help people to elevate themselves versus, you know, on here doing readings and having folks worried about what this other person is doing, and oh, they did this and they did it's not about them, it's about you. And as long as you get your vision clear and stop worrying about other people and focus on you and start healing you, you're going to attract the right people to you. You know, and you're going to have tests come as well with the past, but be honest about your journey, because there's going to be times of confusion, definitely. And you're going to wonder, like, well, should I, you know, invest in this person again? Should I try this again? Think about in your heart. Run that idea and that thought through your heart. And how do you feel? Ask yourself, how do you feel? Pay attention to how you feel when you speak this person's name. How do you feel? Do you feel happy and energized, or do you feel drained? If you feel drained, then there's probably someone you need to walk away from. No matter how good of an act they put on for you, you may need to walk away from that. And the same with a place. If you think about that place, does that place bring you joy, or does it bring you sadness? If it brings you sadness, then it may be something you need to walk away from. All right, so let's read this Lena card. It says, "What must be shall be. You have beautiful dreams and inspired, bold ambitions. You are guided to believe that they are a natural expression of your soul, something that is meant to be, period. Life will support you in the expression of those dreams and ambitions, even in moments where it seems to be struggle rather than support that you are experiencing, period." I don't have the channel. I just read the cards and the oracle will clarify for me if need be. You know, it says the process for transformation into full maturity involves learning how to grow through light and through darkness. Back to the light again. You will always find your way back to the light. Period. Have faith in yourself and what must be. Dedicate yourself to what you love without hesitation. Without hesitation. What I say I do for the love, I don't do it for the likes. Now, I don't get a lot of views on my videos, but I don't do it for validation of everybody saying, oh, and telling me all the good things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just going to keep reading. It says, if you are experiencing loss or change, have faith. Sometimes things happen that seem to be working against us. It is only later that they show themselves to have been valuable ways by which we acquire the greater faith, courage, and determination that were necessary to the fulfillment of our purpose. It's that Three of Staves over that King of Swords. That's what I was saying about that. Know that your destiny is unfolding and you are moving through circumstances that are ultimately going to help you become your soul in fullness and splendor. Keep going. Everything happening in your life is helping you to fulfill your divine potential. Know that any darkness will give way to light. Know that any darkness will give way to light. Period. It says, just as life and death are natural, so too is growth. It is natural for the caterpillar to become the butterfly. It is extraordinary to the point of being almost unbelievable. If we were to think about it, unbelievable if we were to think about it, but natural nonetheless. Come on. It is natural for the bones of the sacred cow to return to the earth, to give her minerals, which in turn support new life. So it is meant to be that with human life, there is loss that becomes part of what allows for something new to be vitalized. You are here to grow into all that you are. You are here to bring certain dreams to life in this world. They are meant to be healing dreams for a new world because that is your nature. your innate soul way. Excuse me. So don't compare yourself to other people. Do you how you do you the way you do you, because only you can do you that way. Period. You ain't got to be like everybody else. They have their journey, you got your journey. There may be some similarities and things that you can take from their journey, but best believe they may be talking ish about you, but they may be they still in your judge, your style at the same time. But that's neither here nor there. We're focusing on ourselves. Everybody else, they can do what they do. You know, just like the seemingly impossible journey of the butterfly, with sacred endings that support new beginnings. You too are moving through the cycle of life. Exactly, and we did get the world card here with the Queen of Swords. We're ending that old cycle, right? And we are elevating this initiation to more understanding, clearer perception, and doing what, expressing our creativity with joy with the Queen of Pentacles. That's what this one, I read the book, and that's what, the book says about this Queen of Pentacles. And this period, you have doubt about what you've been investing in, but Spirit says, cut that shit out. Cut that cycle of doubt out. That was the past. It's okay. It may seem like you struggling and you don't have a lot of support now, but keep going. Keep going, enjoy it, because you are abundant. Don't let these people fourth source you begin, make you doubt yourself and you start holding on to those things because you worried about what this person may think, or whatever. Princess of Swords, you allowing them to make you feel like you green or a beginner or your way isn't good enough. It's your way. So it's the best way for you. They ain't gotta be around it. You know what I'm saying? So hook up, get over this depression energy. Ace of Pentacles. There's infinite potential for you. Be confident so you can grab that. Okay, so sometimes this can be confronting. To give up old ways. I was just saying, come on, to give up old ways or old identities can seem frightening to the mind. Yet it is inspiring and exciting for the soul that yearns to blossom into fullness and cannot thrive when it is held back in fear. You may forget this momentarily. Come on. You may forget this momentarily and turn back from where you are headed out of confusion or concern. It may seem as though you are being asked to give up too much to secure your goals, or you may wonder if it is foolish imagination rather than genuine soul purpose that is driving you forward. If you are a visionary with ideas that are not yet widely understood, but will help push humanity towards the new world, you may struggle more than most. Read that again. If you are a visionary with ideas that are not yet widely understood, but will help push humanity towards the new world, you may struggle more than most. In this case, you are asked to take leaps of faith and endure the endings inherent in evolution whilst waiting for the signs of new life, of spring to come. You will have this asked of you because it is necessary for the process of creation, and most importantly, for you to have enough faith in your soul to handle it. To have faith in your own purpose when it may sometimes feel like you are fighting a losing battle takes a lot of heart. Takes a lot of heart to keep fighting when you feel like you're fighting a losing battle. Hell, I've been reading tarot for a long time. And I never will claim, it's just my journey. And it just is. It just is what it is. I do it for the love, I don't do it for the likes. So we're just gonna keep it there. Great Spirit knows that you are what you are up to, and it wants to remind you that you are not being foolish. You are following your destiny. Great spirit wants you to accept that it can help you, that what you are pursuing is meant to be. And as you keep your course, success will come. Allow the inner force that compels you forward to have its way. Do not fear the sometimes radical changes that take place as you evolve into your destiny. Any losses or endings along the way are essential for your fulfillment. Let your trust in life's goodwill and generous support of you be unconditional. Okay, so just trust in life's goodwill and life's generous support to you. Let your trust in life's goodwill and generous support of you be unconditional. Know you shall thrive. All right, so this is the healing process. I pray this prayer. It says, say this prayer aloud. I call upon the wild grace of the sacred feminine to give gratitude for your wise and loving assistance in my life. I accept your blessings to fulfill myself. I trust that you will show me the signs and impress upon me the guidance that I need so as to feel reassured, focused, and committed. Help me and all beings fulfill the plan that Great Spirit intends for us as and has placed in our hearts, no matter what anybody else have to say about it. Only the goodness of your wisdom prevails, and every darkness leads me to greater light. So be it. It says here, if you can, spend a little time reflecting in nature. Do that. If you can spend a little time reflecting in nature, do that. It can help you remember the cycle of life and have faith that the earth knows how to support life with brilliance and care. It says, finish with this short prayer to your own soul. Ashe. My dear soul, you know what you are doing and how to grow in harmony with divine genius and sacred purpose. Even when my conscious mind does not understand, you know when I do not know. So I choose to trust you. And this brings me peace and comfort now. I trust you, my dear soul. Place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow your head. I've been having my hand on my heart the whole time, but it wasn't in prayer. Allow yourself to sense, feel, or attend to recognize the unlimited expressions of love from Great Spirit for you. It emanates all around you, towards you in all directions, and shines from within you outward in all directions. So much love, support, and light is bringing comfort and reassurance to you now. You have completed your healing process. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, period. Yeah. Little she kid about hot kid about eh. Hmm. Ashe. Get it up. Get it up. Tell you later. She kid about. Get it up. Mm. All right. That's what I got. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, and fashion. I think she's finna go into a little praise break. uh, um, yeah. I love you all. And until next time, peace.